Hey, it's your favorite life coach, Nicole, and today I want to talk to you about your mission and purpose. I know that this might seem like a little bit of an ambiguous thing, but I want to make it really simple, and it's going to go a different direction than you think it's going to go. So the first thing that I want to say is when people come to me and they're worried about not fulfilling their mission and purpose, the number one reason that they think they're not is because they think it has to be something really big and grand. And honestly, this is what I tell them. What if your mission is just to be you? What if just being you is going to lead you to all the things that you're supposed to be doing? But not just the you that's operating normally, because our normal operation, or what do they call it? MO, your mode of operation, modus operandi, I think it's like a Latin term. Anyway, not a Latin teacher. But the normal way that we do things is from a place of stress and anxiety, and also from a place of habit. And so when we wake up in the morning, our brain is not looking to do new things. It just wants to do the things that you did yesterday. And so if you were anxious or nervous or people pleasing yesterday, chances are you're going to be anxious, nervous, people pleasing today, because your brain just likes to repeat the same things over and over again. That's the way that it stays alive. It's one of the ways, because it's conserving energy. When you're conserving energy, your brain's like, all right, we're going to be fine. We're going to stay alive. And so the harder thing to do is to be really intentional about your day. But honestly, that's actually the solution to finding your mission. So I'm going to teach you right now the quick way to feel like you're actually fulfilling your mission, if your mission in life is just to be you. So here we have the problem, which is that you think that it has to be something really big, really grand, something that's going to completely change the world. The solution is that you have to change the way that you make individual decisions so that you're being the kind of person who's accomplishing their mission, which is just to be themselves. Your mission on this earth is not to be in response to everything around you and to be panicked about everything that's going on. Anxiety is not part of your mission as a human. It's not your job to feel this way all the time, because a person who is doing that is living at the lowest level possible. That's how animals live their lives, is they have states of heightened awareness when they think that they're being threatened by something outside of them, and then they have states of calm, and that's all that their life is. And if we just live from this basic animal state, all we're doing is living at the lowest form of being a human. Now we have like this yearning inside of us. Our soul wants something more. We don't want to just be anxious all the time, but how do you do it? I'm going to teach you the process right now. And it's not a big process. It's not something that's going to take years. It's something that you can actually do right now, or we could just start in the morning, because the example I'm using has to do with how you wake up in the morning. So when you wake up in the morning, normally the way that you feel is the way that you felt when you woke up yesterday morning. It's really common for most people to feel really anxious when they first wake up in the morning. And the reason they feel that way is because of the thoughts that their brain offers them. This is like the animal side of them offers you thoughts as soon as you receive consciousness. And the thoughts are along the lines of, what is there that's dangerous today? What do I have to get done today so that I can stay safe? It's like this stress response to life. So it doesn't matter what the words are in there. It's going to be something along the lines of like, I've got to get stuff done today. What didn't get done yesterday? Whatever makes you feel anxious, that's what your brain is going to offer you. And so if that's you first thing in the morning, I want you to listen. There's something else that's available to you. Here's one of them. There's plenty of other things, but one of them is gratitude. I love to bring the actual feeling of gratitude into my day. Gratitude is not something that just happens to us. And if it does, it's usually just in those like very rare moments of life where we're kind of kicked out of our regular routine. Like maybe like our kid turns a certain age and they accomplish something, and all of a sudden we're just hit with gratitude. We don't want to have to wait for those moments to feel gratitude. We want to be able to create it every day. And here's how you do it. When you wake up in the morning, you're going to have to interrupt your brain. There's like a car in your mind. That's your thoughts. It's kind of like your train of thought, right? And if you've ever watched the movie Inside Out, so this train of thought, it just goes on the same track that it takes every morning because that's what's easiest. And the track is anxiety and fear. So you literally have to go in there and be like, oh, whoa, I see my brain starting to go down the track of, oh, what do I have to get done today? What didn't I get done yesterday? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm just going to pick it up. I'm just going to interrupt it and I'm going to put it on a new track. And this new track is going to feel really uncomfortable to your brain because your brain's going to be like, but we really need to be thinking about the things that we have to get done today. I just want to offer you that the things are going to get done, but it's going to feel different. We're not changing the things that we're doing. We're changing the way that we're doing them. You're going to find when you feel different, the things that don't matter are just going to drop out of your life. When you feel the way that you really intentionally want to feel, you're going to start doing things that you were never doing before, but it's not going to feel like work. It's going to naturally happen. This is how we fulfill our missions and don't even realize it, is we be the person that we intentionally want to be. So for me, I want to be grateful. I love the feeling of gratitude in my body. It calms me down. If you would also like to feel grateful in the morning, here's what you may have to think. You have to slow down your mind. Remember, that train is just wanting to go 1,000,000 miles an hour down this track that's saying, worry about this, worry about this. And we have to pull it over here to, what am I not worried about? What is going right? What has gone well? That's not a natural place for us to go. It's going to feel uncomfortable the first time that you do it. The more that you do it, the more you follow this process of interrupting your thoughts and changing it to a new one, especially when you first wake up in the morning, the stronger your impulses are going to be to create those feelings. It's going to feel easier. So in order to feel gratitude, I have to focus my mind somewhere else. So where I like to focus it is the really simple things. What's going right now, this morning? I woke up. That's amazing. I have breath. And you see how I just take it really slowly because I'm putting myself in the feeling of gratitude. The thoughts don't matter unless they're creating feelings. So the thoughts I'm thinking, they have to actually create that feeling of gratitude. What makes you grateful? What can you find that makes you so grateful when you wake up in the morning? My kid came in to wake me up. Man, what a blessing it is to have this kid in my life, to have people in my life who love me and want to see me first thing in the morning. And you sit with it until you actually feel the feeling of gratitude, okay? It's gonna be a fight, and that's okay. The result of you doing this over and over and over again is you now live a life where your feelings aren't just happening to you, but you're creating the feelings. And then when you feel in control and you can change the feeling that you're having anytime that you want to, that's you being the person you want to be. Isn't that the person that you want to be? In control of your life, feeling grateful, feeling happy, feeling peaceful, feeling confident, feeling alive, feeling free. Just the same way we created gratitude, we can also create all those other emotions. And that's what I do with my clients, is we take their lives and we individualize all the feelings. We make sure that the ones you're not feeling right now, but that you really desire to feel, are part of your life. And we make sure that if your brain has a habit of creating a negative emotion that does not feel like who you are, does not feel like your best self, we make sure that we take that one away, okay? There's still going to be some negative emotions left, but they're going to be really purposeful ones that are supposed to be part of our human experience. If you want some help doing that, all you have to do is reply to this email and tell me, hey, Nicole, I want some help. I'm ready to find out exactly what emotions are available to me when I stop feeling this way. This is the key skill everyone needs in their life. This is what turns someone into somebody who's actively creating things that they want. This is what gives us this sense of purpose and fulfillment in our lives, is being able to change the way that we're thinking and feeling. It's absolutely fundamental, and it's exactly what I teach you. And by the end of our time working together, just 6 months together, we're going to figure this out for your individual specific life. All right. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for being here.